So today I'm gonna be explaining my journey in the Legend of Korra. Hmm, it's quite an interesting one, probably one of the most interesting, I swear. So it starts with me being me. I joined I joined a while ago, but so I joined the community along like a few like 6 months ago or something, which was before the incident with Vanis and him being canceled along with the Adio and the leaders leaving and being demoted and all that. And then I finally got back into the community. And even though I really wasn't a part of it, I have been practicing with my airbending, other elements, and like I was already a pretty good airbender. So as the community was reforming, Uni had become the new air leader. And the thing about that is that um with her becoming the new air leader, she needed to cancel. So I really wanted to become one because I mean I've been a council and I've also been a leader in other communities and the council. So I mean I thought it'd be pretty cool. And since I was already a pretty good air Zrow, that's how I'm gonna say it. I sparred him and I beat him too. And then I asked him if I could change place with him as literally a joke. And then he was an air monk, which is the second highest rank in the high mid ranks. So he said yes, and he asked Uni, and I became the monk. And as a monk, you can co-host, and soon become an elder where you can host, and you're pretty high up in the ranks. And so that was the start of my Mika, please. Oh, did I just? All right, whatever. Um. So that's what happened there. And then as I became a monk, I started learning to host in the Legend of Korra because like I know how to play the game. It just that like, and I was very excited to teach. So I learned to teach. My first training, I was literally sweating behind the screen. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what to do. So I decided to start making my own trainings fun and exciting. So I learned how to host on my own, teach, play games with people, and have fun. And that's why people just started to love my trainings. So yeah, people started loving it and they were like, being trainers are the best. And I had some competition with Ghosts and Spirits, who was also an elder at the time. He's like, I bet he's like 9 years old, honestly, because he's weird. No shade, but shade required. Um, yeah, so that's what happened there. And then after I finally got the amount I needed to host to become an elder, I became one, so I could host more. I could, I couldn't speak in air news, but I could host whenever I wanted. And yeah, it was a nice journey. And then, unfortunately, everything was going so good in the community, but I was one of those people that recognized the toxicity within the community, and I called people out for it. And maybe that wasn't my place, but I did it anyways. And if you're gonna do something like that, you better have backup. People that rule the community, like people that literally rule the community, they're not even leaders. They don't have that power, but like they rule the community as like a gang. So these people are no shade to anyone, but like DY, Peaches, and like Peaches isn't really bad, but like that she likes to get into drama just like DY. But they're both pretty cool people, I guess, and like it's just the fact that they get into drama a lot and they run people out. And then we have DY and his friends, and then we have this other side. Because DY and his friends are mostly a part of a clan called Yandom at the moment. And I'm a part of it too, and I think it's pretty cool. And then we have this other family called the Fides or whatever. I don't know if the family was. I don't know. But the thing is that they're the Fides. And some of them are pretty cool people. I really think that some of them are really cool. Some of them can be toxic. So I called them out on that, and then I grouped them up all together and said the Fides are toxic. The Fides are toxic. I honestly didn't keep their name out of my mouth, and that was an issue that I had. So yeah, some of them were toxic, and some of their friends were toxic too, like Imhotep. And yeah, so deal with it. You're toxic, and so was I when I was doing this stuff. So don't be ashamed, but change your ways. social. I don't. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was in that even as an elder. So then, Uni's grandmother died over. I don't know if that's insensitive. But, she passed away, and yeah, that's sad. So of course, I understand that she had to go inactive for a few weeks. So Winter took place as a head figure, although he wasn't yet temporary leader. He became that figurehead. So I've been talking to him and all that stuff, and I'm trying to help him make the community, the Air Nation, a better place. We started up an academy that would help airbenders learn better. It shut down, of course, but anyways, yeah. So that happened, and then he saw that I was. Actually, then he became temporary leader because he asked Uni, and we needed a leader. So as she was gone, we did that. So I've been helping him out along with Faster, and the thing is that he saw that I was fit to become an elder. I'm a council member, which is the second highest rank. Yeah, so he saw that I was fit to become a council. So yeah, I took the place, and I did my best. I tried to just make the Air Nation more active, more fun, host trainings, come up with new ideas to make it a better place. And then while doing that, I was also involved in some drama with the Fides, their friends, and also DY because so yeah, DY was a part of the Fides. He wasn't a part of it, but like he was friends with them. And turns out that yeah, anyways. So yeah, he was friends with Fides. So as I was attacking them, I came for them because I caught their toxicity, and I was like, y'all are so annoying, and like they attacked me, so I attacked them back, and we just had those fights often. And then one day I was in a training I was hosting, and Uni was kind of back and off. So as she was back, I was quarreling with them, and during training, one of my students said, fire vendors are so like fake because like they spam too, and it's not just us. And DY and I had some fights about that later a while ago. So I posted, I'm like, yeah, see, this guy's got it. This guy knows what he's doing. And then they attacked me for that. It was kind of dumb of me because like I was in a training. I shouldn't have been doing that, first of all. But anyways, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that. So then we had this big fight, and I had to go AFK while they were dueling, and like they didn't know that. But like, yeah, as we were fighting, they're like, District Council always starting fights with us. District Council, blah blah blah. District Council, and I'm like, y'all really doing this? They set me up, and like I'll get to that. But, like they pinged Uni Desires and like District Council, and she hopped on, like snap. She hopped on, and then after she hopped on, she's like, yeah, I didn't promote him. This ain't me. This ain't me. Hands off, nigga. Hands off. But even after that, um, they started. They're like, you need to demote him. They're like all pressuring her, demote him, demote him, demote him. And she just literally demoted me, and she said in chat, he's demoted in the group, and he's demoted. I was shocked. I'm like, did this girl just fall into that pressure? This nigga's chasing me. She got pressured into demoting me, and like, it turns out, now that I know, that this was all planned. So I was like mad because like, she acted out of pressure. Like, does this girl not have a mind? She was corrupt like the rest of them. Unit Desires was literally corrupted, and she was scared of them. Just like she like, I'm not saying that they're corrupted, but like they're corrupted. But it's like nothing's fair. So yeah, there's like stuff like that. So if you take this offensively, then I mean, like, that's you. Don't come at me. Don't ping me. The thing is that, like, yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did that, but you would do it too for a check. I'm just kidding. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so she demoted me, and I'm like, I got all mad, and I should have been mad because she demoted me out of pressure from these people who had no say within the nation. They were just people in global trying to get me demoted. And this is what I said. Your Air Nation leader is someone who is literally afraid of the fights. And it's not just the fights, it's the community and their toxicity. So, but at the time, I grouped them together, which is wrong because not all fights are bad and not all of them were fights. But they were kind of the friends, so whatever. But and looks deeply for their approval. And yes, she honestly was. That's why she demoted me. Period. Uni was literally so scared of the fights that she didn't. The fights, sorry. The toxicity within the community, correction, which didn't like me, and she let them pressure her into demoting me. A counselor who was actually active, and I'm being serious right now. No shade to any of the councils, but y'all were not active. I don't even know why Yak Sicarius was still up there because he was inactive. It was a free rank, and that's nasty. No shade. I'm like, you're a great airbender, but like, it's true, is it not? So yeah, that I was actually active, and the thing about that is that I was the only active one there. Like Winter Falls was pretty active too, but he was on and off. And then we had Baxter. He was occasionally active, not really, kinda not. No shade once again, don't take this personally, but it's true. Anyways, yeah, they tried to use a statement against my, against that, and then blah 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 blah. This is why leaders. Oh, this is why leaders shouldn't be those with the maturity of 13-year-olds who can't have negativity from a group of toxic people. And yeah, a leader has to be that one that isn't can't be pressured into things and like has to make the tough call, the right call, and not be pressured into that call. And I was like, imagine working hard for a community, then being demoted for speaking out against like slurs, like not just those slurs, but like any slurs. Like wow, that's weird. And then yeah, I said that. I mean, it kind of doesn't really make sense, but like I don't know how I feel about this right now because this is the thing that hit hard. I'm like, it's my opinion, so can I have it, or is that an issue? I'm a bit confused on that part. Anyways, yeah. So blah blah. If you haven't noticed, Bean has been demoted and has left the server. Yeah, so I left the server after I sent that long message because I'm like so mad. I'm done with the community. It's toxic. You can't get anywhere without having that backup, being part of the toxicity. And like, nah, I'm not doing that. I did come back eventually, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna deep out. Blah blah blah. I'll read this in a second. Alright, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, okay? I'm gonna make a part 2 if I get like 5 likes. And a few more subscribers, I don't really care though. But I'm gonna make part 2. I hope you enjoyed, and this is the first part of my Legend of Korra journey. And I hope you enjoyed.